Welcome to the She Slays the Day podcast. I am your host, Dr. Lauryn Brunswick. So this is a podcast where we are going to answer questions from you, female chiropractors, healthcare providers, and help get you unstuck. So each week, we're going to deep dive into a specific question from a real female DC working through some shit in her life. So the different focuses will be on like business, branding, marketing, hiring, firing, or self-development, purpose, passion, happiness, things like that. Marriage and relationships, and then of course, momming, things like maternity leave, breastfeeding, how long you stay home with the baby, all those things. So the first episode is going to drop on June 2nd. It's a Sunday, so make sure to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. In the meantime, we need your questions because without them, we don't have a show. I would just sit here and it would be really awkward and boring. So there's lots of different ways that you can submit those questions. You can go to sheslayspodcast.com. You can email them to Lauryn at sheslayspodcast.com. Lauryn is spelled Lauryn. Follow us on Instagram and direct message us or Twitter at She Slays Podcast. Or you can follow us on Facebook and message us. That's facebook.com/She Slays Podcast. So you're going to find out a lot about me in episodes. So I'm not going to do the whole this is my story. But for those of you who've never heard of me or you don't know me, I do want to give you just 3 little tidbits about myself, just so you can start understanding me, how I work, just some fun things about me. So first and foremost, I don't get armpit hair. This is a really weird thing. Every other woman in my family gets armpit hair, and I get hair other parts of my body, on my legs and stuff like that, but I don't get armpit hair. Never have shaved a single day in my life. And most women are really upset by this. They're very, very jealous. So what I find even weirder about this fact is that, so I was born in a hospital in Mission Viejo, Southern California. It's like Orange County. And fast forward 17 years, I'm on the dance team and I'm talking to another girl who was also born in that same hospital. Okay. So her and I are talking in La Crosse, Wisconsin. And she goes, "Oh, I was born in that same hospital." Guess what, you guys? She also doesn't get armpit hair. For real, what kind of experiments were happening in that hospital to babies in 1986? All right. So second fun fact, most of my references or jokes will likely be from the TV show Friends or the movie Dumb and Dumber. For younger millennials listening, if you're confused about something, you're like, "I don't get it," that's probably from one of those. Okay. So go watch it. You'll do yourself a huge favor. And third fun fact, I'm a runner, so a lot of my analogies will probably have to do with distance running. And so I used to tell people that I had a goal of running a half marathon in every state. And I had to switch it and start saying, I have a goal of running as many states as possible before I die. Because what would happen is when I said I have a goal, I'm going to run a half marathon in every state, people would go, "That's so cool. How many states have you run?" And I'd be like, 4. And then they'd look at me like, "Well, you better keep running." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." So anyway, until I get, a couple more under my belt, that's how I say it. Just as many as possible. So those are 3 weird things that you didn't probably know about me. Unless you stalk me and you did know that, then that's really weird, but you're probably going to be one of my biggest fans. So subscribe now because there's a very good chance that we are going to drop another little mini episode before the official one on June 2nd. So tell your friends, please. All right, until we talk soon. Bye, guys.